Smiler Reads. I'm Marcy, and it's kind of a cloudy day today, so sorry about the lighting. So this week's video is going to be a bit on the chill side. My next one is going to be my April monthly wrap-up. Hopefully that doesn't take me too long to put together. For this one, I'm going to talk about my favorite reading accessories, settings, just if I were to prepare myself to have the best possible reading experience at home, these are the sorts of things that I'm going to do. The main goal, the main idea for this is to make a nest, just a comfy nest. And this chair that I'm currently sitting on has become my favorite spot in the house to read. It's just a giant pillow basically that I can turn into my perfect little nest. So in addition to a nice chair, sofa, bed, whatever you're working with, you're gonna wanna add the next ingredients. Obviously, at least one blanket. The floofier the better. The more the better, really. I have too many places in the house where I like to sit and have blankets. Otherwise, they would all be just in here all the time. And if I really wanted to feel super fancy and go all out, I'll bring them all in here. But in addition to blankets, definitely at least one pillow to maneuver around to suit however you're reading, whatever position you're trying to get yourself in. Ooh, main goal of making the nest is ideal comfort in multiple reading positions, because especially if I'm trying to do a long reading session, I want to make sure that I have lots of different options. So if my butt gets tired, I can switch to my side, or, whatever. Ugh. In addition to a comfy spot, blankets, and pillows, I also want to be comfy myself. So, let me model my outfit for you real quick. So the outfit that I've chosen for this comfort video and comfort example, I've got the softest t-shirt I own, lovely. Some very comfy tights. Normally I don't like tights, especially not high-waisted ones, because they can constrict, but these are very forgiving and very just nice. And then, depending on the temperature, fluffy socks. So tailor your outfit to your temperature settings, to the season, your comfort levels, personalize it. Okay, so I think that covers most of the physical things. Now, the other things that I like to bring into this experience are food related, or drink, really. Most of the time when I sit down to read, especially if I'm planning on reading for a good while, I'm gonna get myself a drink. And today's drink is a matcha lemonade from Starbucks. Tastes like summer, love it. I usually, my drink of choice changes. Sometimes I want coffee, hot or cold, tea, hot or cold, maybe hot chocolate if it's winter time, whatever. Just something to sip on. And if I don't have any, if I have my trays in, because I'm doing Invisalign, if I don't want to take those out, then I'll have at least some water with me. And then if I'm feeling snackish, then I'll have a little bowl of snacks, like either some fruit or chips, whatever. Ooh, okay, so this is going the extra mile, but if I really want to set the scene, I add a couple more things in. We've covered a few different sensations so far. So we have touch, all the touch with the seat and the clothes. We have taste with the drinks and the snacks. Sight, yeah, I guess sight would be considered if I wanted to read outside, or, could also go into the reading format. So typically, I either read physical books or ebooks, and I like using my Kindle. I don't always have it with me, but if I'm home, it's very easy to just grab. And when I'm not home or I don't feel like grabbing it, I can always read on my phone because I have the Kindle app on there. So grab my books, of course. And then for smell, depending on how I'm feeling and how not lazy I am, I will light a candle if I feel like it, you know. I love the flame flickering the wick of a candle. It's just peak aesthetic. Love it. Or I might also choose to do like a heavily scented lotion. So I usually use like lotions right after the shower sometimes. But if I really want that extra hit of comfort, if it's not coming from a candle, maybe the scent can be coming from a lotion. And then lastly, for the senses, I guess, I might also want to put on some background music. So I cannot read while listening to words. So podcasts are absolutely no-goes. Any music with lyrics in it, I can't do because I'm gonna listen to the lyrics and jumble up the words that I'm reading. So my main go-tos are either video game or movie soundtracks. One of my favorite video game soundtracks from the past year that I just have on loop is the Outer Wilds soundtrack. Okay, not only is this game just absolutely beautiful, really, really fun, it's such a fun mystery to discover when you're doing it, but the music absolutely slaps. When these songs come up on my like shuffled most played playlist on Spotify, I will not skip them. I don't care if it's in between like pop songs or whatever. I will listen to these because they're so good. So I like having those in the background. Or if I'm not feeling music, I have recently started really, really enjoying listening to ASMR while I read. Again, no talking. I generally don't really like the talking ASMR style videos. Sometimes if I'm like really focused on it, it works. But if I'm trying to do something else, like read, this is not gonna work. So any no talking ASMR, I love. So this technically isn't like music or anything that I can really control, but I really enjoy hearing the sounds of birds outside. So I'll show you in a second when I show some other things. But we get a lot of songbirds here in this house, and I absolutely love them, even if they start chirping a wee bit early in the morning for my taste. But one of the reasons why I love this chair so much is because I'm really close to our bird feeder. It's just like right over there in that window, or right outside that window. And I love reading outside because of the birds too. So unfortunately, this house is pretty close to like Main Street of this town, so we get traffic noises, but we also get a lot of bird noises and like the wind rustling through the trees and the bamboo leaves. Oh, I am so very thankful to have that, especially for this past year. It has absolutely saved my sanity on some days. Just being able to like take a folding chair, go outside and sit and read for however long I feel like it is just amazing. And we've talked about moving into an apartment closer to our lab just for convenience sake, but we're about to enter our 5th year here, and I really don't see us moving. Like, that backyard has been clutch. Sorry, I haven't been to a beach in like years, but reading with the ocean waves in the background is also just like heavenly. It's like, can't wait to do that. Maybe I get to do that this summer. I don't know. We'll see. yeah, that's basically what I do to, maximize my enjoyment while reading. And obviously, I don't do this every single time I read. Usually, when I'm reading, it's like spur of the moment, like, oh, I have some downtime, I'm not doing anything, or I don't really want to watch anything. I'll just pull out my phone or grab my book, sit down and read wherever I may be. Or if I'm trying to go to bed, I'll have my phone or Kindle or whatever and read that in bed until I fall asleep. This nesting is a treat. It's, it takes a little bit more effort to prepare, but for me, it's really worth it and very enjoyable. So this has all been for like literally reading books with my eyes, but I also listen to a lot of audiobooks. And one thing I really like about those is that I can listen to them whenever. So I really, really enjoy listening to them, and also like podcasts and music when I'm at work. So especially if I'm doing something that I've done over and over and over again, I am pretty comfortable. I've like memorized the protocol. I know what I'm doing. So I just have my headphones in and the audiobook or whatever playing in the background. And it's really, really nice because it can take some hours in the hood, just like pipette, 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 pipette. And it's kind of boring. So it's really nice to have something to listen to while I'm doing my science. I also love having the audiobooks on when I'm doing chores at home or just chilling. So I am a huge like crafter and hands-on person while I'm doing other things. So this could be listening to audiobooks, podcasts, or watching YouTube videos or movies, anything. Unless it has subtitles, then I can't. I need to like actually watch for those. But in other cases, I like having something to do with my hands. And with audiobooks, I love doing puzzles with them too. So let me take you on a very brief tour of some of the things I like to do with my hands while listening to audiobooks. Oh my God, yes, perfect. Okay, so this is the bird feeder. We actually have two that is right outside our office window, and there is a little cardinal there. Oh, like we get so many birds, and I love birds. They're my favorite animal. And just getting to see these cute little fluffers every day makes life worth living. So let me step back a little bit and show you part of my desk. So I'll try to keep our little friend in frame. But yeah, here is where I like to do my puzzles. I also, this is like my crafter station. So when there's not a puzzle here, there might be some watercolor painting here, or maybe my sewing machine. It's that kind of workspace. But it's very nice and oh, so cute. Oh my God, I love them. Okay, and over here, this is a work in progress. It is a cross-stitch project that I just started last week, and it's eventually going to be Saturn, or like a vision of Saturn. I'll put up the photo of what it's supposed to look like over in the corner. But yeah, I like having this, although it does require some mental effort, which is okay. Just gotta not poke myself. If you've seen some of my older videos, you might recognize this as part of my background. So this is the first paint by number work that I ever completed, and it was so much fun. I specifically remember listening to Mexican Gothic while making this one, and it was very, very satisfying. I have a couple others that I bought but haven't really started yet. I'll probably get to them once summer truly hits and I can use the sunroom. Okay, the last little like crafting project that I want to show you for an example of things I like to do while listening to audiobooks is knitting. So I haven't really been into knitting recently, but I started this back in college and just fell in love with it, and it's really, really fun. And this is a finished scarf that I made about like a year or two ago. And it's not perfect. It has some mistakes, not super noticeable, but I love the color of this yarn and all of the like slight variations in the color throughout. And this specific pattern was like pretty easy to make. If you want it, let me know in the comments and I'll link it. But yeah, this one was really fun to make, and I actually enjoy wearing it. Like, it's, it looks like it could have been made by a somewhat professional. I'm proud of it. Yeah, I don't have any current knitting projects right now. I have a couple others works in progress. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you like to do to make yourself comfortable and ready to read. Do you also make a nest out of a bunch of floofy things? Like I said, I hope to get the April wrap-up video up maybe next week for like the 1st of May. But the end of the semester is nigh. I'm still pretty busy and will probably be for another like week or so. I'll get that video up when I can, so look out for that. I hope you all have an amazing week. Do something nice for yourself. Maybe go outside if you can. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Bye! Oh no!